What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to share with you this amazing green smoothie that has absolutely changed my life. So if you have trouble eating vegetables, or you just can't stand the taste of them, or you just want to try an amazing smoothie, stay tuned and I'll give you all the details. So first off, I have this smoothie every single day just because it tastes so good. So one of the cool things about this smoothie is that it has all the fruits and vegetables that you need for the day, depending on how many you actually put in your smoothie. So let's get started. For those of you that are new to the channel, make sure that you hit that subscribe button down below and turn on that little bell for your notifications so you don't miss any of the videos that I post. So if you've been watching my channel, previously I shared with you how I lost over 50 pounds with intermittent fasting. However, I decided to shake it up a little bit. I wanted to add in a smoothie to my everyday life that I could easily just whip up and be able to get all the fruits and vegetables that I needed for the day. Now, I don't have an issue eating fruits, but definitely I can stand vegetables, so this is my way of adding them in my diet. So first off, what you'll need is spinach. So I've got 2 heaping handfuls of spinach. I just like to put a lot in because I know I need the nutrients. And I just washed this off, so got that. And don't worry if what you're putting in here, like the spinach or the lettuce, if it comes all the way up to the top, because we're just going to weight that down a little bit. So next we'll put in some cucumbers. I don't put in too much, just a little bit. There's a lot of water in cucumbers, so it's always good for you. So next we're gonna add in a half a cup of water, and I'm actually going to use coconut water. If you're worried about sugar content, the one I'm using has 6 grams of sugar, so you may just want to use regular water. That just works just fine too. So I got my half a cup there. And we're just gonna blend this so it goes down a little bit. And you can use any type of blender that you have. Just make sure it's a high-speed blender. You don't need a specific brand or anything. And we're not trying to get it completely blended just yet, so it's fine. I just wanted it to go to the bottom so we can have more room to put everything else in. And so one of my favorite things to put in a smoothie is a lemon. So all you have to do is just cut off the outside. I absolutely love the smell of lemon, a fresh lemon. Makes me think about summertime. We are close to summer right now, I can feel it. And lemons are super healthy for you too. All right, so I just cut it in half and leave the seeds in there. They're actually healthy for you. So next we're gonna put in lettuce. Yes, this is an entire head of romaine lettuce. So you can put in as much as you would like, but I do an entire head because we're trying to get enough vegetables for the entire day. So you may be wondering how this is gonna affect your budget. So I've been trying this for an entire week, And I would say my spending has kind of stayed the same, or maybe has increased a little bit with buying all these fruits and vegetables, because the difference is that I don't like to buy a lot of foods that aren't like fruits, vegetables, protein, stuff like that. Stuff that you don't need. So I try to stay away. I mean, I'm not perfect. Sometimes I want something sweet or salty to eat, but I find that when I drink this smoothie, then I don't want to have certain things that I don't need or I shouldn't eat, because this is literally like almost a dessert for me because it's super sweet, and I definitely have a sweet tooth, so. And it's super filling too, so I usually will drink a smoothie and then have a sandwich with it, or just something small. And this will actually make, the way I'm making it, it will make 2 glasses full. So I usually make it in the morning and then chill it in the fridge until lunchtime, because I like to eat it when it's cold. Otherwise, if it's just warm, it just doesn't taste right. And then the other one, I'll just put in the fridge for the next day. And smoothies usually keep 1 to 2 days, so it turns out perfect the next day. I feel like it's even better the next day because it's been sitting. So, all right, so now we're gonna add in our celery. I don't add in too much. Sometimes celery can be a little strong in a smoothie, but just 1 piece of celery. Celery is a lot of water too, it holds a lot of water. So now I'm just gonna blend it a little more, just because we have all of that lettuce in there. We need that to go down a little bit. And like before, we don't need it fully blended, just enough to put in the rest. So now we've got fruit, so we're getting our pear put in there. If you have a good blender, you really don't need to chop these up to be super small, but and you can actually use this for weight loss too, I would say. It just really depends what you're putting in there. Because think about it, you're getting all the fruits and vegetables that you need. We've got a banana, so we will peel that. Bananas always make a smoothie have a better texture to it. Now I'm gonna cut that up. And our last ingredient is an apple. So I always peel my apple first. I mean, you don't have to, but I don't like eating the skin just because I know that so many chemicals are on apples now. If you're getting them from the grocery store, I can't stand when I'm in a grocery store and I see like fruit that's super glossy and shiny, because I know they've put chemicals on there to make that happen. So if you do want to eat the skin, you can actually, I think it's rinsing them or soaking them in like a water vinegar mix. That can take off the chemicals on the outside, but I just prefer to take it off. All right. Just like to make sure the core isn't in there. Sometimes it's not fully straight when you cut it. All right. So this is our last step. All right, let's blend away. So we're all done blending. One other thing that I wanted to tell you is you can put in a protein. So sometimes I'll put in almond butter if I want to add a little extra protein. Like if I wasn't going to eat something else with it, I want to add a little protein in there. You can add in protein powder or any type of seeds that can give you protein too. It does give a little different taste, but I'm not gonna put it in today. And another thing to be aware of course, with proteins, there's going to be a higher fat content when you use like an almond butter or something like that. Just take that into consideration. All right, let's see the finished smoothie. This actually made a little bit more, so we're not gonna put it in there. All right, so this is the finished smoothie. Let's have a taste. This is so amazing, you guys. You have to give this a try, but like I said, throw it in the fridge for a little bit, let it get chilled. So originally I got this recipe from Reese Witherspoon. I seen her make this smoothie and said I had to give it a try, but I added a few more vegetables to mine. Reese Witherspoon said she got this recipe from Kerry Washington. Reese said she was sitting next to Kerry Washington at an award show and turned to her and asked what she was doing because her skin was absolutely glowing. She had to know her secret. And so Kerry said that it was all due to this green smoothie. And I know no one's turning down supple skin. So this is a smoothie you're gonna wanna try. Thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure that you hit that like button down below. It helps my channel. So until next time, I'll see you later.